Welcome to another exciting show of Community Essentials with all the hottest artists and the latest news happening right now.
Hi, this is Rena Scott, and I'm so excited about my new single, a remake of Until You Come Back to Me. It's so soulful and funky. Please get your copy today on iTunes or Amazon.com. Thank you.
I'm gone. Will you let me? I'm gone. Though you don't call anymore, I shouldn't wait in vain.
I'm your guest host, Fresh Tone, and today I have an awesome guest with me today. His name is Kameron Kimbrough. He's an actor on Shy. He's from the West Side. He's also a spoken artist, word artist. Check him out. Tell him something about yourself.
Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for having me. Like I said again, my name is Kameron Kimbrough. You know, from acting on the Shy to, you know, modeling, spoken word, you name it.
Listen, you know something with acting? I always wanted to be an actor, comedian, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
What inspired you to be an actor, man?
You know, I've always actually wanted to be an actor. When I was growing up, you know, I would imitate the Temptations. You know, I would imitate, you know, the Five Heartbeats.
Temptation,
you know.
Which one was you?
You know what? I was actually at a Kendrick's, man. My little brother, my younger brother, he was Paul.
Okay.
He was Paul. You know, you had Otis. Ain't nobody want to be Otis. You know, a lot of people want to be
Otis.
Otis. Well, right. Well, you had David Ruffin, you had Eddie Kendrick, you had Paul, and I was Eddie Kendrick, and I would come out, you know, and I would sing, you know, and I would, you know, my singing. I could still do a little bit, but not as much as I did before, man. I was really into it. So ever since then, you know, acting was promising for me, I felt like.
Okay, is any other people in your family got skills like that? Who you get it from, your dad, your mom's
You know
side?
what? My dad wanted to take credit for it, but we can't give it to him. You know what I mean? My mom can't give it to him. It's just not that. You know, rhythm, everything is out the window. But my mom, it's funny because my mom, she actually came from an acting background. I still have people, you know, in California right now that are behind the scenes, you know, acting, doing a little documentary work. And I feel like that's something that's extremely prominent, you know, on her side of the family.
Well, you know something, man, I'm real proud of you to see a young brother, man, doing positive things, you know.
Appreciate it.
We both from the Shy, and we hear about all the violence going on out there and everything else. But one thing I do know, within our music and stuff and everything and stuff, I'm hearing the change in our music and stuff, even on the Shy. I listen to some of the music that's being played in the background on the Shy. It's kind of like grimy to me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. See, like I said, they want to give this depiction. You know, there's some of the violence in Chicago that does need to be toned down. I don't think it's a positive thing, but sometimes that's the only thing that people actually can relate to, you know, when you talk about Chicago. But Chicago, you know, it's a beautiful place. You know, it's from downtown to, you know, the west side, the south side. You have different people, you have different events, you have different cultures and different backgrounds coming together to, you know, make, I would say, each event in its own a beautiful spot to be.
You know something, man, and that's a beautiful thing, man, especially, you know, Chicago, period. We had the president come from Chicago, man, and we having all these things being built in Chicago, man, like the, you know, the river walk and everything else and stuff. So I'm thinking, you know, man, that wow, Chicago's really getting ready to blow with this picture thing. I'm seeing more and more pictures being made in Chicago.
Yeah.
What could you say to some aspiring actor or actress out there who's trying to get into the industry, you know, the movie industry?
Especially if you're young. Like I said, I'm only 24 years of age. So if you
24, Lord, young buck.
Long time coming, right? No, I feel like if you're just extremely patient and work hard, you know, stay consistent. I always tell, you know, my younger brother or anyone that's around me, especially being in the business for a while, stay consistent and stay ready. Once I got the call from the Shy, they wanted me to do a few different scenes that involved church piano.
Okay.
Little did they know, I was actually sharpening up on different piano tools that I can use when I go out and for different scenes. Church happened to be one of them, you know.
Look at that.
And yeah, sometimes you know I freestyle and R&B, but other than that, just like I said, stay consistent, stay ready, and just work hard.
So you play piano, huh?
Definitely.
Wow, what other instruments you play? You know, I'm a musician too now.
Snare drum, you know what? We're gonna have to get together and make a band. You never know.
Yes.
Snare drum, piano. I played the flute for a little bit in high school, but
wow. Well, okay then, man. That is a good thing. So with your spoken word, what you talk about usually? Do you talk about the violence in Chicago?
I have a couple poems about the violence in Chicago. I recently did a poem called Soulful Culture. It was with Sincerely Richard that I performed downtown. It's an awesome poem about the soulful culture in regards to what Chicago brings, you know, the embodiment of, you know, the male, the female, how they dress, things like that. So that one's pretty awesome, awesome. I may give a, you know, a little excerpt of that, you know, once we're done with the interview.
Okay, now you know we have to talk about The Chi because it is hot.
Okay.
That is a hot series, man, and stuff. So who do you play on The Chi?
I actually play a conductor for the choir, and I also play the pianist. So you'll see a lot of you'll see a lot of scenes in season 2 where, you know, the pianist he's the character that I play. He's very emotional when it comes to piano playing, but he's also against the grain. So if the camera's on me, I'm a person that's going to act as if, one, the choir isn't on my side when it comes to, hey, I'm not extremely feeling the church how I actually should. Or if the preacher's talking, I'm not really vibing or connected with the preacher because I feel like he's taking too long. I feel like he's taking up the time of the church members entirely. So
wow, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Season 2, I forget the official date, but season 2 through episodes 1 through I would say 6.
Yep. 6.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I watch that. You don't need a bass player, do you? Let me know now.
Right, I'm gonna ask the director for you. Let's see if I can slip that in.
Slip that on in there. Fresh Tone might need to come in, but he do.
Right.
Man, what a blessing, man. So growing up, man, you know, what inspired you to me, man? You know, growing up on the West Side, man. In Chi-Town, it seemed like it's always the West Side against the South
Side.
You
got Uncle Remus Chicken and Harold's, you know what I mean?
You know.
It don't stop.
To me, I love all Chicago. Either the Cubs or you either the White Sox, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who you represent, the Sox or the Cubs?
You know what? I was never a baseball fan. I'm a basketball guy.
You like the Bulls?
I like the Chicago Bulls. You know, I feel like every player that they get, that's good, they trade though. So I don't know.
That's another whole. Okay.
John Paxson don't want to give him that money. That's what I think it is.
When it comes to sports, man, we can talk about that forever, man. You know, and I got some guys that is pretty good in sports and everything that plays music also.
Really?
Yes, that plays music also. I have a friend named Terry. He's a good basketball player and stuff. He played for DePaul back in the day. Terry Cummings and stuff. He's a preacher now.
But
he plays, you know, piano and instruments and stuff like that too. One of these days, we all gonna have to get together. I want to hear you.
One of these days, get on the court as well, because you know I still got it.
So you have something, a piece of something that you're gonna do for us today?
I do. Soulful Culture, actually. Soulful Culture. Yeah.
Okay, Soulful Culture. All right, now explain that to me a little bit.
So Soulful Culture, it you know, it basically have to you pay attention to the poem a little bit more than the average. It's about a guy and a girl. They act as if they haven't met each other, but they actually have. You know, as you go through the story, you realize that the woman, you know, likes the guy's swag. You know, she likes his jacket. She likes his hair. You know, and the guy, hey, you know, I've seen you. You know, you had those gold tacos, you know, that you ordered at the bar. I'm not sure if they're gold, but everything you touch that, you know, it seems to shimmer, you know, and they are sort of in a role play moment, you know, and that's what the poem is about.
Wow, I can't wait to hear it. How many plays have you written so far? Or spoken words?
Spoken word poems.
Poems.
I've been writing since high school. I would say up to 20 that I've written. There's a lot of undocumented things that I've written that I just haven't put on SoundCloud, Instagram, and things like that because I'm just waiting for it to come together, find the right thing.
So you do have some published out there already?
Yes, SoundCloud, Instagram. You know, if anyone wants to go to my Instagram, it's KTG_TWZ. Koto the Great, that's KOTTO the Great, Instagram, and SoundCloud the same, Koto the Great.
Oh, what a blessing. Well, listen here, you guys. We have this awesome actor and spoken word artist.
Don't lay too much on it. Don't lay too much.
I'm laying heavy, man. We got to support our young brothers out here and sisters out here. That's out here being positive in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? It's truly a blessing for you to come by here and bless Community Central, you know. And when you come back again, man, I want to hear you play the piano, man.
You know what? Next time I come, have a special treat. I'm gonna bring my keyboard in.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna have something special.
Okay, man.
Gotta bring me back though.
We're gonna hold him to his word now, y'all. We gonna hold him to his word. Listen here. I'm your co-host, Fresh Tone, and listen here. Y'all have a blessed day, and hey, check out Community Central next time, okay? God bless. See you later.
He asked me, show me what soul is. Power froze, black skin covered in gold. Show me what soul is. Soulful purpose. He was walking past. Jacket reflected class, melanin made hair. The world made him brash, and in his pockets, hard-working hands were stashed. See, the attire gave him who he was. He literally wore his past. She screamed out, "Hey, yo, attire!" So she thought. He kept on rolling, became a tire. She fell flat, became a tire until she pushed through and became tired and yelled out, "Hey, boy!" He looked back. "I know you heard me as you walked past, looking all good and acting all brash with that stash in your pocket and that jacket, giving me class and that melanin looking heaven sent. So your name I'm trying to ask." He say, "Hold on, don't do that," as he laughed. "See, I was just playing as if I didn't hear you. See, you called for me. Even though attire isn't my name, you called for me. So what you see and like don't need to be explained, I get it." She say, "No, what you don't get is that I'm about to walk away because you playing." He say, "Hold on, I'm saying, I don't know your name, but I would like to. I seen you over at the counter the other day ordering gold tacos, I don't know, gold, I don't know. Just that everything you touch seems to glow. Let's take your skin. Every color brings vibrant undertones. You're under my skin, tunneling light to my skin tone. Culture for my soul, the original pinnacle. Hair curls and curves bending me back to your physical. Like, damn. There are plenty of things I'd like to ask, but for now, do you need help carrying your bags?" She laughed. She said, "Actually, these bags are which I use as an excuse to come over. These are for my friends. The store I pretended to be at is at the corner." He laughed. Her wheels spinning. He put his arm on her shoulder, riding full. Royalty couldn't be any closer. Soulful culture, embodying pieces of wordplay. They kissed each other and laughed in the presence of role play. Thank you.
watch me fly.